Sagittarius, let's go ahead and do a love check-in, see what's going on from now until the end of December. Of course, understand that this reading is general. Take what applies, leave the rest. And any information you need will be listed in the description. You guys already know that. The decks I'm using today, we're using the Price of Love Oracle, which is this deck. And we're using the Life is a Board Game Tarot deck by Kaleidodope. Both of these decks are by Kaleidodope. And this isn't sponsored, but I just wanted to let you guys know what decks I'm using, just in case you wanted to know. But let's go ahead and get started. I have the Unfinished Business card as well as Boundaries. Interesting. So right off the bat, this feels like somebody comes in and out, in and out, in and out, and they think that it's okay. Why do they think it's okay to do this? This person plays way too many games, okay? Literally. Now, you guys are tired. You guys are fed up with somebody who picks and chooses when they want to deal with you, when they're interested in you, when they want to show affection, and you're supposed to just pick up where you left off with this person and act as if they didn't ghost you for 2 months, 3 months, a whole year, however long. This person is notorious for ghosting. All right. Now, a lot of you, when this person does come back around, you're actually not as snappy or like laying into them in regards to them doing that, only because you may have had certain questions and certain things that you wanted to know about this individual and about the connection as a whole. But you are definitely setting some clear boundaries with this person. A lot of you are going to be finding yourself realizing that something has to give about this. And this could be an epiphany that happens, especially during this time frame where it's like, oh, I really am sick and tired of you coming in and out. Another thing I'm seeing with this, some of you guys have a connection with somebody where it really never got off the ground. And it's because they're so defensive. And you could be wondering, like, is there a chance that you guys could now make something happen after this person has been so defensive for so long? It's like, even though they have been so defensive towards you, you can't help but wonder, like, where could this have gone? Where could this still go? Okay, but it's like, it feels like you have to work overtime to break down these boundaries this person has up from past experiences, whatever this may be. But current feelings, I do have the Provider of Prosperity and Power, which is the King of Pentacles. So currently you're wondering whether or not you could trust someone. Is it genuine? Them showing up and expressing their feelings to you and showing you all this physical attention and doing this and doing that and trying to make plans and acting as if they're bringing some tangible, stable energy your way. Is it real? Is it real? Especially if it's a newer connection. Is it real? You're also looking at whether or not you could trust the person you're with right now. They may have been doing some questionable things. There could have been infidelity issues where there was like tit for tat for some of you. And it's wondering whether or not you can trust them in that sense. For my singles, you're more so focused on the bag. You're focusing on getting your money and stuff like that. So you could be having this like very much like Venus and Capricorn energy you're tapping into, even though that starts on the 19th, I believe. But like tapping into this, like, I know my worth, I know my values, and I'm not settling for anything less than that. Now, what I see for the energy surrounding your love life as a whole, I have the Devil card. So some of you could be dealing with literally an earth sign, a Capricorn, or this is you guys having more so like sexual relationships, like you're single and you could have more so like casual sexual based connections. For others of you, you're in a relationship and sex could actually be the problem here. It could be like a lack of sex, or the basis of your relationship is only good during sex. I also see like toxicity or temptations that keep like affecting this relationship. So this could be like your person being tempted by outside third parties, or like you guys being attracted to someone who's attached to a toxic relationship, and you know that they can't help but to go back to it. Something like that. Now, what I see in terms of your person or your love interest feelings for you, I do have the Hangman. So if you guys aren't speaking right now, they're really wondering why you haven't contacted them, why you haven't made an effort to really show that you would like to talk to them. They also may have like a very limited perspective on the situation. They may be looking at it from a perspective of, oh yeah, this person may not like me, or they may not be open to me if I was to come back around or something like that. When that may not be the case, you may actually want to talk to this person. That's just an example. It's like their perception's off from what you may be thinking. They're thinking totally different. They're wondering what you've been up to since you guys stopped talking. Yeah, I have provider of logic and impartial judgment, which is the King of Swords. So yeah, they would really like to clear the air with you, have a conversation, pick your brain, see, you know, what you're up to. They also feel like you may be very distant, you may be very cold, like you're giving them the cold shoulder. Now, what's hidden below the surface, I do have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is changes that have basically swept over this situation or your love life as a whole. You guys are definitely in the midst of change. Now, if this is positive change or bad change, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But I see the circumstance surrounding a connection with someone about to change, and you may not be even aware of it right now. Yeah, Four of Wands. There may be like this huge shift where like somebody who is just like friends with you or somebody you're just cool with, you guys like start dealing with each other more on a serious basis. Or like where some of you guys are in a family situation where things have already been kind of hectic. It's like, you know what, F it. And then you guys actually push for the divorce or separating because it becomes too much. But when it comes to your person's next set of actions towards you, I do have development of news and enthusiasm, which is the Page of Wands. And they may be acting passive aggressive towards you, slightly petty, or like easily irritated. I do see that, especially if this is a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. If this is a newer connection or you guys are rekindling things, it feels like they're really coming on to you like in a sexual sense and giving you a lot of energy and acting like they're really excited to see you. They may be actually pouring a lot more energy into you than usual. That's what I'm saying. I get this energy of like things changing. Now, what's the advice? I do have the World card. So this is making sure that you understand that you're stepping into a new cycle of energy. And with you stepping into a new cycle of energy, there needs to be these lessons that you're taking from your experiences in previous cycles or the previous cycle that you just went through. This is also like with any cycles that come to a close during the month of December, understand that they need to be released from your energy or your focus, I should say. And basically make sure you stay away from the desire to go open closed doors when you may have more successful energy by moving forward. And a lot of you know that already. Now, what's ahead? We have the development of information and contracts, which is the Page of Swords. So I get somebody spying on your social media. Okay, somebody could be being petty on social media, like doing little things to get your attention, to antagonize you in a sense. You could also get some valuable information or like you notice something and you're not sure how you really want to move in regards to that. You could also have a conversation with your love interest and it's like they give you information that you don't know what to do with. This could be another fire sign or another, not another, but an air sign. If you're dating somebody new, you could be getting to know them and you could be unsure whether or not this is somebody who you would mesh well with. Like, you could notice how you and this person's energy could butt heads pretty quickly. But this is what I see. I hope I did put things in perspective. If you took something from this video, definitely feel free to thumbs it up, and I'll see you in the next one.